All right, so for 9.4 part 3, we're actually going to start writing equations for quadratic functions. Today, they're going to give you the x-intercepts. So we're going to use this general form, y equals a, and then in parentheses, x minus p, x minus q. With this, your p and q, okay, so inside these parentheses, those are going to be your x-intercepts. Okay, so it's actually a pretty straightforward thing to do. There's two ways you can write this. So the first off would be factored form. For factored form, you're just going to take your x-intercepts and plug in the opposite. So what I mean by that, you're going to have y equals parenthesis x. Since I have an x-intercept of positive 3, inside the parenthesis it's going to be the opposite. It's going to be minus 3. And I have an x-intercept of a minus 4, so inside the parenthesis, opposite gives me x plus 4. That's it. Okay, so that's factored form. On these, I also want you to do standard form as well. So to get to standard form, you are just multiplying this out. Okay, we're foiling. So that's where you take your x goes to the x, so I get y equals x squared. The x goes to the 4, so we have plus 4x. Negative 3 goes to x, so I got minus 3x. And then negative 3 goes to 4, so I get minus 12. And then with this, you want to make sure you make it look nice. So it turns into y equals x squared plus x minus 12. That would be your standard form right there. Okay, so we have both factored, standard, and like I said, it's pretty straightforward. You're just plugging in. Example 6 is going to be similar. Example 7, you're going to do the same thing, okay, but when I write it, okay, so my factored form, it's going to be y equals, we have x plus 1, x plus 3. Okay, so we're still doing the opposite thing here. But the opens down means I have to have a negative sign out front. Okay, so that would be my factored form. Standard, you go ahead and multiply it out. So I got y equals a negative, parenthesis, x squared plus 3x plus x plus 3. Okay, so that's just our foiling sprinkler. And then you combine the middle. So it gives me y equals, I'm also going to distribute this negative in. So it's going to be a negative x squared. Actually, I'll just leave it out front to start. So it's going to be x squared plus 4x plus 3. Distribute it in, and it turns into y equals negative x squared minus 4x minus 3. Okay. Last one, number 8, we'll get it started. It's going to be y equals negative 2, x plus 5, x minus 2. So this would be my factored. To get to standard, we talked about this last week, you go ahead and start with your parentheses first. So in these parentheses, if I FOIL it out, we're going to get x squared minus 2x plus 5x minus 10. Make the middle look nice. And then your last step is to distribute the negative 2 in. So I have y equals negative 2x squared minus 6x plus 20. That would be our standard form. And that's how you write equations when given your x-intercepts.